My very first day on set, the first assistant AD said, "This is Ben Barnes. Please don't look him directly in the eyes. Do not stand within 6 feet of him. Thank you." And still, several days later, people were looking at me sort of a little bit warily. And then my very first shot was a shot near the beginning of the film where I'm getting dragged along the ground by a horse. So I literally lay down on the ground and somebody pulled me into frame. So I still joke with Andrew that he dragged me kicking and screaming into the film, literally. But yeah, it was nerve-wracking. But luckily for me, Kaspian is supposed to be nervous and anxious and scared most of the time. So it was something that I could easily call upon. I think Kaspian is much more of a kind of ambivalent anti-hero figure, but he's a very interesting character. He doesn't just have the kind of one adjective ascribed to him. He's many things, you know. He's very human. You know, he's this kind of orphan prince who's kind of forced to rally troops to fight against his own people. You've got that real catharsis, and he makes mistakes, so he's fallible, which makes him doubly interesting.
Was ist passiert?
Frag ihn.
Peter!
Mich? Du hättest es abbrechen können, dafür war noch Zeit. Nein, war es nicht, dank dir. Und hättest du dich an den Plan gehalten, dann wären unsere Soldaten vielleicht noch am Leben. Wärst du hier geblieben, wie ich's gesagt habe, dann wären sie sicher noch am Leben. Du hast uns gerufen, wenn ich mich nicht irre. Das war mein erster Fehler. Nein, dein erster war zu denken, du könntest dieses Volk führen. Hey! Ich bin nicht derjenige, der Narnia im Stich gelassen hat. Ihr seid in Narnia eingedrungen. Du hast genauso wenig das Recht, es zu führen wie dein Onkel. Du, er oder dein Vater. Narnia wäre besser dran, wenn ihr nicht hier wärt.
You're in Barrandov Studios in Prague, and you're walking down the sort of the cobbled pathway, and you see this what seems from the outside like an enormous unfinished football stadium, and you walk inside and there's a castle that hundreds of people have been working on for months and months. And you walk in and you're just entirely speechless, and your jaw drops to the floor, and you're looking up at these turrets, which are so perfect in every way. And then Andrew, the director, comes over and said, "You know, these turrets will be 3 times bigger when we're finished with them in CGI." And you can't quite believe it. And then you remember that the film is called Prince Kaspian, and you're playing Prince Caspian, and it's all slightly overwhelming, but magic at the same time.